Dave the Dude, a very successful New York City gangster, has one superstition. He believes that the apples he buys from alcoholic street peddler Apple Annie bring him luck. Annie assures the Dude that his latest purchase is especially lucky. He then meets Elizabeth Queenie Martin, the daughter of a friend and speakeasy owner recently murdered for owing a lot of money to the wrong people. Queenie offers to pay him $5 a week from her cashier's salary toward the $20,000 owed him. Instead, trusting Annie's claim, he decides to make Queenie a nightclub star. To the astonishment of his right-hand man, Joy Boy, he succeeds, and Queenie is able to pay off all her father's creditors after 2 years, just as Prohibition ends. Dave has an important meeting with a very powerful underworld boss from Chicago, Steve Darcy, aka Mr. Big. Darcy is debating whether to allow Dave to control the New York territory in exchange for $50,000 as a token of good faith. Dave counters by demanding $100,000 as a token of your good faith. Meanwhile, Annie has an illegitimate daughter named Louise, whom she sent to Europe as a baby. In her letters to Louise, she masquerades as wealthy socialite Mrs. E. Worthington Manville, sending Louise money she gets from the Dude and various godparents, her fellow beggars and panhandlers. Louise, now grown up, is bringing her Spanish fiancé Carlos and his father, Count Alfonso Romero, to meet her. Annie has been pretending she resides in a luxurious hotel, writing her letters on stolen hotel stationery, and has Louise's letters mailed there intercepted for her by an employee. However, the employee is fired when this is found out. Dave's girlfriend Queenie insists he help Annie continue her charade. Dave reluctantly goes along, worried that his luck would run out otherwise. Queenie has the bedraggled Annie made up to look like a sophisticated socialite, while Dave borrows an out-of-town friend's luxurious penthouse suite, complete with Hudgens the butler, and arranges for cultured pool hustler Judge Henry G. Blake to pose as Annie's husband. When Dave keeps postponing finalizing the deal with Mr. Big to help Annie, Joy Boy becomes increasingly exasperated and frightened. Dave manages to engineer a lavish reception, with New York's mayor and governor as guests, the night before Louise and her impressed future husband and father-in-law sail back to Europe, none the wiser about her mother's real identity. Mr. Big agrees to the Dude's terms, but the Dude decides to marry Queenie and settle down.